Yeah, good morning, guys. So today we are going to learn about Docker. Okay, so Docker is also one of the familiar tool Docker in DevOps. Okay, so before we need to understand the DevOps properly with the real-time scenario, guys. Before DevOps, when DevOps is not there, so I was talking about the old way, old time. Okay, so uh, imagine, imagine the government given a project to one of the company. Okay, the government sector given the project to the one of the company. Now what is happening? What is a project? Project is nothing but we need to create a Arogya Setu app. Setu app. Yes. Now guys, what will be the team structure? Developer will take care about the code. Testing team will going to take care about the test. Operation team is going to take care about the deploy. Okay. So now this is the terms which is happening in the company. Now what a problem they are facing without DevOps? They're getting the first problem like maybe development is taking time, month month of time, है ना. Second one is bugs problem. Bugs are founding at any cost, anytime. Deployment is manual. Teams are blaming each other. User need to wait for a long time. Waiting. User are waiting for the long time, right? So these all are the drawbacks. These all are the problems facing during the old time, right? So guys, is this correct? No. The final outcomes you are getting, like what will be the final outcomes? My code is working. Developer is saying this is said by developer, but tester is saying no, it is failing. Testing team is saying no, it is failing. It is failed. Then operation team is saying what? It is working on your machine, but not in my server. It is fully working on your system, but not in my server. This is the way how developer, tester, and operation teams are communicating to each other, right? So this is the way the biggest problem before we are getting before coming the DevOps, right? So now guys, once the DevOps came, we solve the problem. So coming to the DevOps, it begins between the two teams, development plus operation team. Okay, so it becomes the two terms where all teams work together. Work. What will be the goal for them? So the very first goal is delivery will be fast, quality will be increased, automation is going to be take place. Once we talked about the deployment automation, deployment will be there. Continuous monitoring is going to be start. Okay? Delivery fast, quality is going to increase, automatic deploy and continuous monitoring. This everything is going to happen once you build the DevOps. So real time scenario, what is happening? We are talking about which project? Arogi Setu app. Arogi Setu app. Yes. Now, what are the features we are going to pick when we talk about this app? The very first one is user login. Second one is COVID alert, vaccination, record nearby hospital research. Anything else? Notification we will get. Yes. So this all page we need to work on this all page, guys. These all are the different features where we need to work on it. Work on it. So based on this, our first role is planning. Planning is going to decide planning stage. In planning stage, the planner team is going to decide about what is going to be happening. Yes, what features are needed. Android or iPhone database are required. Security are required. This question may be going to be asked. What are the features? Sir, these all are the features. Android or iPhone. Sir, we will use Android. But coming to iPhone, it will not going to support. Database are required. Yes, we are going to use database where we are going to store all the data which is related to your vaccination and your COVID alert records nearby hospital. So that data we are going to store in our database. Security is required. Yes, without any security, we are not going to add so much features. है ना? Because see, if we are adding number of features, so we know that behind the scenario is very simple to adding the features. There will be a solution. There will be a certain terms, certain security we are providing to the features, right? So these terms we are information, guys. So planning team is going to take care about the blueprint. They will work on the blueprint. Huh? They will plan accordingly to your communication. Yeah. How your app is look like. What you're expecting. Your app is look like how. So that you need to fulfill that how, right? Second, we need to talk about the development stage, guys. Development stage. What they will do. It is all about coder. Front end, back end. They will work on front end, back end, and also they will going to work on database. So three things for front end, back end, database. They need to work on these three things, guys. Three main terms, right? Yes. Source code management. In the previous session, you learned, right? Source code, source code management. Manage the code, right? So many developers are working together. Many developers are working together. So they need one tool, right? Where they can store all the code. So one of the tool is GitHub. So where they can store the information. They can keep all the information whatever they're doing into GitHub, right? Code is going to store in the GitHub very safely. Continuous integration, guys. Next one is continuous integration. Continuous integration. What is this? Continuous integration means what? Suppose Rahul is working with code, Aman is also working on code. But when we merge, we are getting error. The solution of using continuous integration is automatically it will build. Automatically we will going to build and test our code. Automatically it will going to be tested. Automatically it will going to be go for the build. If any error are there, they will take care about it. Continuous integration. Tools like we are going to use Jenkins. In planning, guys, we will go with Jira, Trello. Okay. So these all are the tools. Now the structure will look like this. Developer push the code. Fine. Jenkins take care about the building. Jenkins building will start. Jenkins, after once it was going to be built and run the test. After testing, we will going to say success or failure. This is the structure. Developer is going to push the code. Jenkins is build the start, run the test. After running, you will get the feedback like success or fail. Right? Now coming to the building. So guys, we are having the one of the best one build stage where source code convert into APK file ready for deployment. Before deployment, we can't share the source code. We need to share the APK file of the source code, guys. Output you will get like Arogya Setu .apk file. That's it. Next topic is next stage is Docker. What Docker will do? Docker is having containerization. Here your Docker is coming. Yes. The role of Docker is very simple, guys. It is having a box-like structure. It is stored in the box like everything. Code, libraries, dependency, number of things. Into one box, that box is container. Yes. Like there is the application you created, Docker image is there, then Docker container. Sir, what is Docker image and what is Docker container? We will learn, don't worry. Just understand application, Docker image, and Docker container. This is a process. Right. Now, continuous deployment, guys. Continuous deployment is done by Jenkins or Docker. So Docker, if you understand, Docker will do a lot of things for you. What is you want to push, build, test, then deploy. No manual work. Automation work is happening. We need server, guys, because admin is going to create the server manually. Infrastructure as a code. ठीक है? Yes. So till here you understand, right? So more tools are there. We will learn. Don't worry. Next one is for Kubernetes. Kubernetes is going to do what? It will going to take care of all the adding or deleting the server. Suppose if one server is not enough. Kubernetes is add more container or server, because 10 million of users are there. When we are talking about one server, there are only 2 millions users, but suddenly it hit to the 10 million. So for 10 million, we require 5 container or server, right? So that will be done by Kubernetes. Monitor, great. Let's take the real one. We can do two things: start container, stop container, or auto scaling container. Okay? So 100 user, 2 container, 10,000 user, 20 container, 1 lakh, 200 container. So increasing, scaling, auto scaling is there. We are increasing because user are increased, so our container is also increased. If it is decreased by 10 again, my container capacity is also be going to be decrease. Next one is monitor. What is the role of monitor here? Server is running, app is slow, error is there or not, everything questions, every type of this type of questions you are getting. Yes. So we are going to use Grafana, one of the good tool to manage the monitoring task. Grafana is going to manage the CPU, RAM, network. Maybe due to network only we are getting error. Maybe r- due to RAM space, our application is not working fast. Server is running, server is not running maybe due to CPU spaces. So something criteria is there, right? Yes. So yes, fully structure is what you know about the DevOps. First, client is going to require you. First, client is going to require you. Client is going to be requirement. Then planning. Then development. We will go for development. Then GitHub, where we are going to store the code. CI, continuous integration Jenkins. Then building. Then testing. Then Docker to store the data into the container. Continuous deployment. Terraform, monitoration person. What you are using? What? Grafana. Okay. You know, in between I use monitor Kosam. So if you don't know in Telugu, Kosam means monitor के लिए अपन क्या use कर रहे हैं? Grafana, right? Feedback we will get. Then any new features, we will work on that. So this is the structure, guys. How we are going to work with the DevOps, right? So now let's start with a good topic, the Docker. What is this Docker, guys? I will take very less time to finish the Docker. Come on. So it is a tool, I can say. It is a tool which is going to pack your application. And with application, everything we are going to pack. It is going to pack everything. Operating system, application, storage. It is look like a box structure, which is known as container. I got it. So what is Docker? Docker is a tool which is going to pack app and everything into a box. That box is going to known as container. That's it. Yes. Let's go with the real-time example. We understand this topic. There's a one container. You are having TV, clothes, है ना? Mobile phone, etc. etc. Container is traveling from one place to another place. Yes. Using ship, truck, or train. I'm talking about the real container. Big containers are there, right? Which is exporting or importing from one place to another place using some vehicle, right? Like ship, truck, train. So what is happening? The goods are only remain same. Goods remain same, right? Yes. So same with the Docker. So Docker is also storing what, guys? application, libraries, different dependency, configuration. This everything is also going to be stored by the container in Docker. Same with the Docker. After storing all this thing, what is happening? It is also going to be run on the same laptop server. Yes, the way how ship, truck, and trains are working for them. The same thing, laptops and server is also going to store every information. So before Docker, what is happening, guys? When there is no Docker, maybe we are going to miss some package like real time when you are importing or exporting some data from ship. You will miss something. Maybe version will be different. Yes, we are getting the item, but their versions are not same. Something is going to be crash. The ship is going to crash. Whole data is going to be crash, right? Before Docker. So this all are the drawbacks. After Dockers, what is happening, guys? Once the Docker came, I mean after Docker, no dependency, no dependency, easy development, easy deployment. Sorry, deployment. It is become very fast. So package, those were amazing. That will now going to be resolved during the Docker. Version is also going to be take care by the Docker using it. Whatever the app we are saying about the crash, maybe I can say maybe we are going to be having some backup data. Yes. So this is what is happening, guys, within the Docker, and what is happening without Docker. So your architecture look like this, guys. Application talks with Docker image and talks with Docker container. Sir, what is Docker image? Image is blueprint. If you are having house plan, convert a house plan into image. Simple. I want house look like this. And here I was doing the planning, right? The size of this will be 10 meter, 5 meter, 15 meter, 30 meter. Like that, I was assuming and I was giving certain angle to this and I was making a blueprint of this. Yes, that is Docker image. Docker image is nothing but whatever you are doing now. We are just mentioned before small blueprint. That blueprint is going to be called as a Docker image. Next one is Docker container. What is container, guys? Here, Docker container. So Docker, it is a tool. No role of Docker. The main role is container. Docker container. What is container? Container is nothing but running application. We need to add some information. Container is going to run your application. That's it. Suppose I have a Python app. Python app is going to store in Docker container. Then it will going to be run. Yes. First Python application is going to store in container. Then container is going to run the application. Yes. Yes or no? So the very simple. For example, I written a small code print hello dot Docker image is going to be created automatically. Yes. Why we are creating Docker image automatically, which is going to become the blueprint of your everything. Yes. Then Docker image is going to give you the output like hello. Whatever we given the input as a print, we will get the output as a hello. Okay. So the question is why Docker is important in DevOps. It will going to provide you same environment. Developer laptop, testing the server, production server. Whatever the developers is having their laptop, they will work with the same environment. Coming to the testing, during the testing time also they will go with the same environment, guys. Production, production server is also same, right? All use same container. Faster deployment. It is faster. Without Docker, installing any Python libraries, server, it will going to become problem. It will going to create a lot of problem. With Docker, we need to just run the container. Without Docker, without Docker, see guys, one more thing very very interesting and very very important. So what is happening? Without Docker or with Docker, without Docker, we need to work individually. Install Python, install libraries, configure the server, deploy it. But within the Docker, what is happening? We can run directly the container. Then, right? Scaling. It is easy to scale. If your user is more, we can increase the container. Yes. If his user is less, we can decrease the container. Because remaining container is going to become waste, right? So scale. Virtual machine, do you know, right? Virtual machine. In Azure, we are calling virtual machine VM. In AWS, we are calling EC2 instance. Now we will go with the Docker versus EC2 instance of virtual machine. So Docker is very lightweight, it is heavy. It will going to start in second. It will take a little bit time. You know what? Virtual machine or EC2 instance are having more money, more memory, storage, less storage. That is a problem. Docker is having very less storage, but it is faster. It is better. Virtual machine is having more storage, which is going to create the process slow, and Docker is having the less storage, which going to make the process fast. So due to storage, our process is increasing or decreasing, right? Slow or fast. Got it, guys? I hope you understood. So the last thing, last but not the least, developer writes the code, it will become the Docker image. We are going to send it to the Docker container, then testing, then production. Very simple. First, developer is going to write support, then it will going to share to the Docker. So Docker is going to create the image, blueprint, and this blueprint is going to store in the container. Container is go stores the application with operating system with dependency, everything into one box. And tester team is going to give it to the production for getting money. You know, understand, guys? This very simple Docker tool is one of the best tool to store the information properly. In one line, if you want to give the answer, Docker is the containerization tool that package means stores application and its dependency which means which includes everything, OS, version, everything into a container. So it runs consistently across different environment. Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Every location. The using of one project is very should be a consistent here. Understood? So this is how Docker is this. So I hope everyone will understand about the Docker, right? So bye guys. Have a nice day. Let's meet to the next session.